This way, love. My fault. We ain't hear you.
No, to that door over here.
Over here.
Right here. Yeah, go through the door. Hey, come here, Gunner Smith.
Yes, ma'am.
Gunner.
Gunner Smith.
Members of the jury, your duty today will be to determine whether the defendant is guilty. The prosecution must prove that a crime was committed and that the defendant. However, if you are not satisfied, Okay, and then this is I'm gonna send you the edited version.
Oh, we got another one. I got you.
No, I'm gonna just send you the edited one, cause.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just send it to me. I got you.
All right, I just sent it you, so that's what you're gonna read.
Okay, gotcha. Mr. Orlando Jerome Armstrong. Got it. Yeah.
No, don't read the. My bad. I think this is what it's supposed to say. All right, I'm gonna ask who wants to be a part of the jury.
Me.
Okay.
You
gotta take that bandana off if you want to be a part of the jury.
I will too.
What the fuck? Wait.
You gotta take that bandana off,
Ain't no
period.
jury.
Yeah, you gotta take. Regardless.
My fucking forehead ain't huge. I don't want to show that shit.
I'll be part of the jury.
Take that gun off your hip, cause that looks stupid. Why
Hey,
you
it's a
gonna fuck
Nerf
with
gun,
gun?
homie. It's a Nerf gun.
Yeah, you can't be a part of the jury.
You gonna have to leave, bro.
Let me see. You got the gloves on, but they ain't gonna see that.
I have gloves. I could take
You
them
want me
off.
to take these shits off?
Fuck this shit, bro.
Yeah, if you can.
I'll be a jury too.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, that's the wrong
Hey,
one.
Jace, take the hat off, gangy.
Take this fucking Xanax, bro. I'm going
I can't even take these bitches off.
How the fuck this nigga know my name?
Trying to take
Yeah.
off, gang?
The gloves.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
part of
I don't think that's a part of your hands. Yeah, but they won't see that
I don't
anyways.
have
They won't
gloves
see
on.
that.
I don't have gloves
Yeah,
on.
you can crush your hands or something, bro.
No, just do
Appreciate
slash.
that, Jace.
All right,
think
y'all
of,
know when they say all
slash
rise, everybody
gloves,
stand
right?
up. type
Nah, that's
shit,
part of his
so.
hands.
Bitch, what?
Got gang over there on the jury.
Hey, officer, can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
Can you get that guy right there off and kick his ass out, please? Kick him out. Cause I don't want to do it. Cause if I do it, it's gonna be violence.
Alright, I leave. Homie, relax. Alright, I'ma leave.
Okay, sir. Please leave, or you're gonna have to be escorted, sir.
Alright.
Bullet having ass nigga.
Oh,
it's up for you. It's up for you, bro.
I'm trying to sit down, homie.
Nigga, it's gonna be
I'm trying to sit down, homie.
That boy off the
Oh no,
tapatilo
sir.
sauce, bro.
You have actually been asked to leave the court, sir.
What the fuck, homie?
Oh, nah,
From
he's
who?
slow, gang. He with me. He a ad.
No. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet the whole time. I promise.
Excuse me, officer.
Okay. Go ahead
He
and
with
take
me,
a
he's
seat. I
slow
don't
in the
think they
head,
want
I
you
know
as
they
a
some
jury.
goddamn
Yo,
hoodlums.
you're gonna let
He's
him
slow
talk?
in the
I'm about
head,
ready to bust a
bro.
bitch in the
Listen,
head.
Listen now, homie.
I need everybody to, kind of be quiet. As if you know what I mean by that.
Sorry, don't worry.
Put your voice.
I gotta quiet down, guys. Yes, sir. You know I'm PD's old boy. Had to get a second soda, you know, enlighten the city.
Hey, yo, bro. This nigga head just popped, but he's
Okay, what up? What up? What up, Shifty? What it do? What it do, chat? Let's go. See what's going on in these paperwork. Oh, someone's not working. Yeah, there you go.
You looking extra sexy. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey guys, quiet in the courthouse, please. Quiet in the courthouse.
All right, sorry,
Shut up,
sir.
Hit the squiggly line next to number 1.
Yeah, either that or flex your F11 muscle. That don't work.
I seen something in the sky about a court case.
Yeah. If you want to be a part of it, you could come on. Come on, because we're about to begin.
To Officer Gunner.
Mr. Smith, yes, sir.
She's already in the back. She is now. If you can
Gunner
do
Smith reporting for duty. You already know,
something to say,
guys.
it's about to begin,
Mind sitting on this side for me, young man, just to fill in over here, please. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Come on, man. He about to piss me off.
What kind of case is this?
All the attorneys ready?
We need everyone to keep their voices down in the courtroom.
Voices
We
down in
shouldn't
the
be able.
courthouse.
Everyone needs to
Voices
be.
down in the courthouse, guys. Voices down in the courthouse, please. Thank you. Thank you. Voices down in the courthouse, please, and thank you. Fuck it, mama.
Sorry, homie. I talk to my little sister, fool.
Are we all set to get started here, guys?
Just about.
Yep,
All
just
right.
waiting on the judge. You
No,
said she gathering more information.
No, not at all. That's not what's going on. He's going to announce for her to enter the courtroom.
Oh.
All right.
Yep. So just bear with us.
Oh, it's whenever y'all ready.
How much you want for a chain, homie?
Oh my God.
Here we go again.
All right, guys, quiet down in the courthouse. We're about to get started.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Please take a seat, guys. We're about to get started.
My fault, bro. My head popped out.
Please rise. The court of the Second Judicial Court Criminal Division is now in session. The Honorable Chief Dallas Melee presiding. Please stand and rise. Sir, may you please rise?
Get the fuck up.
Please and thank you.
Sir, get the fuck up.
Push the talk, gang. Push your talk on, gang.
All right, everyone but the jury may now be seated. Everyone but the jury.
Everyone but the jury may be seated.
Get up. Fucking. You were supposed to get up. Get up.
Sir, may you please stand up?
Oh shit, alright. Fucking sexy, homie.
Okay.
Shut your dirty little mouth.
All right, you gotta sworn them in. Bailey.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, don't pick me. Pick this
Jury, please raise your right hand.
Oh shit, this my fucking
Right
left,
to the
homie.
left.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm that you will truly listen to this case and render a true verdict, a fair sentence, as to this defendant?
100%.
I do.
You all may be seated.
You may now kiss the bride.
Honorable Chief Justice Dallas, the floor is yours.
All right. Mr. Armstrong, please.
Whatever.
All right, you must be seated so we can start. Okay, members of the jury.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to take a seat, please.
The defendant, Orlando Jerome Armstrong, is guilty or not guilty based
Think
only
about
on facts and
eat,
evidence
sit,
provided
chair.
in this case.
Oh shit, this shit is about this guy right here.
See, can he not sit down? Okay. Bailiff, what's the court case today?
Your Honor, today's case is the state of Florida versus Orlando Jerome Armstrong.
Can you shout for me, sir? I need to hear your ass.
Your Honor, today's case is the state of Florida versus Orlando Jerome Armstrong.
Shh.
Quiet down in the courthouse, everyone, please, or you will be escorted out.
All right, is the prosecution ready to begin their open statements?
Yes, the prosecution is ready.
All right, you may approach.
Hello, everyone. I'm the prosecutor. My name is Jay Dillinger. And today we are here because this man, Orlando Armstrong, has endangered and neglected a 12-year-old boy. He's looking at 2 counts of child neglect and 1 count of child endangerment. They were shooting around these areas of Grove Street, and he chose to drop someone off near the shooting instead of taking them home. And I'm here to prove today that his choice of decisions was the wrong choice of decision.
Please take a seat.
And therefore, he had neglected and endangered his nephew.
Sir, please take a
If we
seat.
don't find criminal actions and justice being taken today, then I find that the court has failed us all. Prosecution rests for now.
My nephew is sitting right behind me. Shut your ass up.
Mr. Armstrong,
Excuse me.
I don't want to hear it.
Mr. Armstrong.
You will control yourself in this courtroom, or you will be
Mr.
excused
Armstrong,
out, okay?
please.
Please,
And I'm an
no
old
foul
ass man,
language
not
in the
what?
court. Excuse me.
Mr. Armstrong. Sir.
This will be my last time saying order in court. right. Are you ready to proceed, defense?
Hold
Yes,
on,
yes,
Judge,
I am.
because there's people in my ear that's fucking with me.
Excuse
Mr.
me.
Armstrong. Please.
Yo, this is crazy.
Sir, please.
I apologize. Come on. It's people talking over here. Can you tell them to be quiet?
I would like for you to be quiet first, please.
Bailiff.
Hey, excuse me, guys. Mind taking off your mask while we're in court?
All right.
Thank
Your
you,
Honor,
gentlemen.
members of the jury,
Yes,
my
no
name is
mask, sir,
Anastasia
please.
Pierce.
Thank you,
And
guys.
I am here representing Mr. Armstrong in this case. We intend to prove
Nice
today
pants, by the way.
that Mr. Armstrong is not
You
guilty
see?
of the 2 counts of neglect and the count of child endangerment. We are asking that you hear that everyone that is here today listens to this story and understands that Mr. Armstrong is a product of this environment, and he's a good civilian, and he would not cause any harm to his own nephew. So I rest my case on that. We find Mr. Armstrong not guilty of any of these charges. Thank you.
Did a good job.
All right, prosecution, are you ready to call your first witness? If you
Yes,
are not, the prosecution
law-
or defense,
the
you
law
should
is.
not be talking. You would be escorted out of the courtroom.
What he say?
The prosecution would like to bring the witness to the stand, the nephew, Omar. Woo!
Oh, you good? You good?
How are you doing today, Omar?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. Can you swear him in, bailiff, please?
Sir, place your right hand up. Do you solemnly swear an affirmative that you are telling the truth, nothing but the truth on today's court?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
You said my nephew's telling.
Excuse me.
Nah, he
Listen.
ain't goddamn telling.
Excuse
Mr.
me.
Armstrong, Mr. Armstrong.
Judge, he has been sworn in.
Do you need a few minutes with your client?
No, Judge. My client will
Okay.
remain silent.
One more outburst, you will be escorted out. Do you understand me?
Yes,
Yes,
Judge.
ma'am.
You may continue.
Hey, Mr. Omar, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You look healthy and well fed. That's good to see. That's good to see. So a couple of questions here for me, just to clear
Yes, sir.
things up. Is that your legal uncle over there that I'm looking at, named Orlando Armstrong?
Yes, sir.
And he is the one wearing the white, correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you. So just a quick for the court, can you just fill us in on what happened that day?
Well, while I was on the way to going to McDonald's with my uncle, I fell asleep. And I always go to sleep every time we go out to eat, going to McDonald's. So out of nowhere, I just started hearing shots, and I got scared. So as soon as my uncle made the left turn, he told me to get out the car and start running to the neighbor's yard so I can go inside and hide and be safe. So that's what I did, because I was so scared.
Were you safe?
Yes, sir.
How about your feelings? Did you feel safe?
Yes, sir.
And how did you get away from the situation?
As soon as I got the car, I started like ducking and hiding, but running, and then hid inside the house.
You hid inside what house?
The neighbors.
Neighbors, as
Yes, sir.
instructed by your uncle, correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you well known with these neighbors? Do you know these neighbors pretty well?
Yes, sir.
They're good people.
That they are nice people.
All right, is that like a place you might go to after school sometimes? Maybe if parents not home at the time, maybe you go over there, kick it, anything like that?
Yes, to play with the kids.
All right, understandable. So this is a well, good, upstanding people. Okay. Um, how did you get away once you were felt safe at your neighbor's house? Did you call anybody to get picked up or anything like that?
Yes, I called my mother.
You called your mother,
Yes, sir.
and did you let her know what was going on as well?
Yes, sir.
And how did your mom feel about this situation?
Well, she asked me what was going on, and I was like, I don't know. It just happened so fast. And my uncle just told me to go to the neighbor's house and hide in there.
Was your mother at all upset with your uncle?
Well, I don't know, but she seemed like she was
Objection,
upset.
Judge. Relevance.
Oh shit.
The
What is the relevance of that question?
relevance here is I want to know if the mother felt like he was safe or not as well. Because if she was upset and felt some type of way, then she probably felt like that was the wrong choice as well. That's the relevance of this question.
Overruled.
So, did your mother at all have any aggression when she seen what happened and heard about what happened?
No, sir. She just told me to send me the location, and then she
So
will
she
be
was,
here to
for the
come pick
most
me
part, she
up.
was very calm with you, and you don't know her actions with the uncle.
No, sir.
I thank you, sir. Thank you for addressing everything that has happened with you, and we are happy that you did make it home safe. Prosecution rests for now.
Okay, so you have any questions for this witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may approach.
All right. Mr. Omar,
Yes,
how are you
ma'am.
doing today?
Good. How are you?
You good, sis?
I'm good. So, if I recall, when Mr. Gillinger asked, correct? You stated that
What's
you
your thing?
were on your way to McDonald's, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Um, on your way to McDonald's, what did you see happen?
Well, I was asleep, so the one thing that woke me up was guns and the sounds of guns.
Did you
It woke
see
me up.
anyone? Did you see where they were coming from? Or did you know where you were?
No, the only thing I could think of just get out the car and run so I can protect my life.
Okay. So,
I can't even see y'all
you were
niggas, bro.
asleep in
My
the
eyes tweaking.
vehicle
Sir, if you
and you
can,
were
please take a
awakened
seat.
by gunshots, correct?
Thank you.
I'm trying, nigga.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
sir. Thank you.
All right. Now, you were in the car with whom?
My uncle.
Okay, and could you point out your uncle to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Timmy.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, please note that Mr. Jones is pointing over to my counsel, Mr. Armstrong. And again, you mentioned that you were asleep and you heard the sounds of gunshot. You were awakened by the sounds of gunshots, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, uh, when you heard the gunshots and the sound, and you were awakened, what did your uncle tell you to do?
They tell me to get out the car as quickly and run to safety at the neighbor's house.
Okay. He told you to run to get out the car basically and to get to your neighbor's house. All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, um, please note that the neighbor is located on the 9100 block, um, where this young gentleman had advised to go for his safety. Um, now, when when you were instructed by your uncle to go into your neighbor's house, obviously you know these neighbors, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And once you got there, what did you do?
I started knocking on the door, and then the neighbors had answered, she was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I don't know. I just started hearing gun sounds." And then she just let me inside until I called my mother.
Okay. And your mother, does your mother, where does your mother live?
She also live on the 9100 block also.
Okay, so she's around the corner.
Yes, ma'am.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please note for the record that young Omar, who was advised by his uncle to go to the neighbor's house, who is also in the vicinity of where his mother lives. They are well acquainted with this neighbor. All right. And once you got into the home of your neighbor, you were safe, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you feel safe?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I mean, at this point, did you understand what was going on? Or were you worried about what was going on? Or were you, of course, just worried about your safety? Do you feel as if your uncle was worried about your safety?
Yes. Like the last thing I saw was the bad guys. Then I just turned my head around and just started running. I didn't want to look back no more.
Okay. All right. You may step down.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Oh, I hear gunshots again.
It's all right, nephew. It's all right.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions.
Thank you. All right. Does the prosecution have any more witnesses to call to the stand?
It don't look like it.
Wait, we might have to catch a recess for 5 minutes until I think they're hitting pop.
Nah, it was my it was my Uncle Pig. So we catching a recess?
Until they're
What is he doing?
Damn, let me refresh my.
All right.
He's flipping the bird.
Man, this is crazy.
We got a 5-minute recess, guys.
Yo, free my nigga.
Excuse me, Judge. Can I approach?
I'm saying
Free my guys till I see the guys. You speak on
Recess in
5-minute recess,
in
guys.
regards to
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
the recess. The request for recess is okay.
Yeah, I think they're hit pop. So.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. We'll resume in 5 minutes, okay?
We can recess is over. I could have just waited a little bit.
I'm gonna gather everyone. You guys can just you guys, please enjoy your smoke break. We're gonna get everyone back. Please enjoy your smoke break.
And I'm telling you, I'm gonna win this case.
Please enjoy your smoke break.
Hey, Kyle.
We're trying to hit it, bro.
Hey, hold on. None of that other stuff, all right?
That's what I'm telling
Only
you.
the green stuff. Only the green shit.
None of that.
Yo, what's happening this night?
What's good, man? What's good, man?
Hold on. Don't move. Hey, hold on.
Yeah, you know, little
Sir, you don't go too far, okay?
All right. No cap.
Matter of fact, I'm finna go back inside.
Everybody come back in. Everybody come back in.
Appreciate you.
Sir, everyone, please get back in the courthouse. Please come back in the courthouse, please. We're ready to resume.
5 minutes. Excuse me, officer.
No. Go to Golden. Go to Golden.
Yeah, the asthma attack.
Wait, you said we can go back in the courthouse? Is that what you said?
Yes, everyone,
Wait,
please.
somebody just passed me this stuff. What the hell is this?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that, guys. I don't want to hear about that. Get back in the courthouse, guys, please. Everyone, please. Court's about to resume. Please get back in the courthouse. Thank you, everyone. Sir, if you can, please come back to the courthouse. Thank you.
You say come back?
Yes, sir. Recess is over, sir.
Damn.
Yep, we're quick around here, guys. No fucking smoke breaks. Not on my fucking watch. Yes, sir. Come on back, guys. Come on back. Hey, what the fuck is going on
What I
here,
do?
guys?
What did I do?
Nigga, we
Hey,
outside
Snipe,
smoking.
Snipe,
Fuck,
come
nigga.
outside.
Come
Come
on,
outside, Snipe.
recess is
Still
over.
down,
Recess
nigga.
is
Get your
over,
bitch
Snipe, come
guys.
here, come
ass
here.
up, nigga.
Get everyone up.
Just started from what I'm seeing.
Get inside now, everyone.
You can say please. God
That
damn.
shit crazy.
Ass niggas is weird, bro. Them niggas always acting tough when they 50 deep. Catch niggas by themselves.
Why they keep doing this balloon shit, bro?
Sir, can you not
Man,
garnish the
fuck you,
weapon?
man. Come on, go.
Nah, somebody was going to die up in this bitch, sir.
Sir, like, just horrible RP by that. Come on, guys.
You said what?
What I was just talking about.
Y'all seen how I pressed that boy? Had him scared, running all up, blew his transmission trying to get away.
Hey,
What the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
we're
Mr.
in court.
Dillinger, Mr. Dillinger.
All right.
Everybody, please be seated.
Please be seated, everyone.
Oh, sir, you cannot do that.
Man, I don't
Can't be
know
baited.
what the hell they got going on. I want to get the fuck up out of here.
Watch your mouth. Listen, if I hear one more cuss word,
It ain't no damn one more. Look
All right.
what they doing.
All right.
Hold on, I apologize. But do you see what they doing though?
listen.
Judge,
We are
do you see
in
what they
we
doing?
are in a courtroom. I need everyone in here to act like that they were raised right. Please. Let's have some manners, morals, please.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Now, prosecution, do you have any more witnesses to call to the stand?
No, sir, please finish bringing back Omar back to the stand, please.
I can't hear that man.
He would like to call Omar back
Mr.
to the stand,
Dillinger,
back to
please.
can
the
you
stand, please.
can you shout
Yeah.
for us a little bit, please?
Am I
Mr.
louder
Omar,
now?
follow us back to the stand, please.
Yep. We can hear you.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, please watch your mouth in my courtroom. Bailiff, I'm giving you an order. The next person to disrupt this courtroom will be fined and arrested and took to jail, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, can everybody hear me? Everybody hear me perfectly clearly?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yes.
about the interruption there. Now, can you answer this one question? A couple of more questions for me. Did y'all ever make it to the McDonald's?
No, sir.
And you
Objection,
guys were.
relevance.
The relevance of your question, prosecution?
I just want to know where they were going or where were they coming from. That's all. I'm just trying to clear it up, clear my case up because I don't know exactly. I thought they actually went. I just actually thought they made it to the McDonald's, and I didn't know that he did it. So I just want to clear it up for my statements. That's all.
Sustain, just rephrase the question, please.
I don't know how else to reframe it. Did you make it to the McDonald's or no?
No, sir.
Omar.
All right, thank you. And you never made it to so yeah, I'll rest on this witness.
All right, Omar, you may step down. Prosecution, do you have any more witnesses?
Yeah, I'd
Or
like to
defense,
bring-
do you have any
or
more
what is the
questions for Omar
defense?
before you step down?
No.
Okay. Go ahead, Omar, you may step down. Thank you.
I'd like to ask sister of Mr. Omar, Mr. Armstrong, to step to the stage. To the
Podium.
to the podium.
Witness stand, yeah.
Witness stand.
All right, thank you. All right.
Yeah, That's my sister. Stop looking at her ass.
Okay, that's
Excuse
it.
me, I'm sorry.
That's it.
Hold on.
That's
Calm
it.
down. All right.
That's
No, I'm
it.
telling him because that's the
Judge, I asked for a pardon on behalf of my client, please.
1 second. Judge Chambers, please.
Lord have mercy. I'll be right back, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. 1 second. Nah, it ain't over. I did another outburst.
He ain't win yet. You're.
Don't go too far, sir.
Let me tell you something. You hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes.
You've been disrespecting my courtroom since you first walked in here, okay?
Yes.
You got one more time, and I mean half of one more time, to disrespect my courtroom, and you will be going to jail. Got it?
All right.
The only person that should be talking is your attorney. I don't want to hear nothing from you unless you on that stand. Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
All
Disrespect the courtroom again. It's way more charges than what you're looking at right now, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Your attorney would like to speak to you.
Oh. Yes.
Sorry about that, ma'am.
It's okay.
I smell smoke.
You smell smoke. Where would you smell smoke from?
Yo. Sorry, officer.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Smack the fuck out of that.
No, I don't got no more outbursts. I need some tape to put over somebody's mouth. But don't worry about it.
It needs to be yours. It needs to be your mouth.
All right. It's all right.
All right. Let's
Sir,
go.
I want to give you a warning as well. Final warning. One more outburst, you will be going to jail.
That man was looking at my sister ass. What?
I don't want to hear it, sir. Respect the court.
Child, please sit
Thank
next
you.
to
All
your
right.
parents.
All right, Judge. Looks like we're ready to get started.
All right, thank you. We are resuming court.
Ma'am, we're
Mrs.
going to
Pierce.
go ahead and swear you in
Yes,
first.
Your Honor.
Okay.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you are listening and you will tell the truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Please put your hands down.
All right. Please state your name for the court, ma'am.
I'm 12.
Okay. And Miss Terrell, how would you state your brother's character?
I can't hear.
Mrs. Terrell.
My brother
Mhm.
is a very unique individual. He was always the leader of our household. With our 16 brothers and sisters, our mom left him as the responsible one, which is why I trust him with my child, DJ. He was just the man of the house. He had to grow up fast. I love my brother most times.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, let's state for the record that she advises that Mr. Armstrong, her brother, is a stand-up guy pretty much, and he's always been a man of the house. And can I ask, would you ever doubt, you know, if you left little Omar to be with your brother, that he would, you know, put him in harm's way of any sort?
Oh no, I think my brother is my son's Superman. He wouldn't let anything happen to him. He wouldn't let a fly hurt my son at all.
Okay. And after finding out what, you know, what transpired, and you know the charges that are going against your brother, would you, you know, for let's say for future reference, would you still allow your brother to watch young Omar?
When I heard what happened and now I'm hearing the charges, I think it's actually ridiculous. Just because my brother made a wrong turn, um, you're risking throwing his whole life away. I would definitely let my son go with my brother tomorrow when I go to work. I love my brother and my brother loves my son and me. I don't think it was anything intentional. I think these charges are ridiculous.
Okay. And I mean, I rest my case, Your Honor. No further questions.
All right, thank you. The prosecution, do you want to cross-examine this witness? Can't hear you.
Cross-examine. I would love to cross-examine. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't get your name.
My name is Brittany.
Brittany, Mrs. Brittany. You say your uncle is a great person, right?
Sir, go take a seat.
It's my brother, and yes, he is.
Your brother is a great man. He's been taking care of the family. He's handled responsibility. How did he take care of the family?
Well, when me and my sisters and brothers had to go to school, he would make us breakfast. He would make sure we get off the bus and on the bus safely. He'll wait at the bus stop for us. And he helped mama with bills every now and then when he was sweeping hair at the barbershop. And he just was the ideal man everybody wanted to be in the neighborhood starting at a young age.
That's crazy that you say that, because do you not know that your uncle, I'm sorry, brother, is an OG gang leader of the cartel?
I don't know anything about gangs. I know everything about family.
Relevance? Where's the evidence
The
on
relevance,
that?
the relevance here
evidence on
is
that?
Hold on.
Where's the evidence on that?
He been in jail before for gang activity.
Listen, let's stick to the.
He's just fresh out of jail for gang activity. That's the evidence.
What relevance does that have to this case?
To do with this case,
the same relevance you had as far as making him out to a good character. I'm showing that he's really not a good character.
Let's still sustain. Let's stick to the facts. This is not a criminal trial for him. Any gang related charges. So let's keep to the only charges that's.
We're not going to those charges, Your Honor. What we're doing is showing the court and the jury that this man is not made to be out as the civilized, upholding, tax-paying civilian that the attorney is trying to make him out to be. That is my point here.
Your Honor, if I may speak.
Yep. Yes, you may.
Let's approach
what
this
Mr.
one.
Dillinger is stating is of the past, and that does not define my client, Mr. Armstrong's character today. Yes, he has a criminal background, but that has no relevance to this case today, Judge. And I ask that be stricken from the records.
And with that, I would like to counter that with the fact that she said that he is not part of this gang activity today, but he jumped out the car to help his brother in a shootout because they're gang members.
And hold on, excuse me. And we have evidence that that shooting was towards the gang that he's been accused of being in? Or do we know what gang that was during the shooting? Because this is not a criminal trial about the shooting and who's gang members or if they were civilians.
The point that I'm proving here is that he's still participating in gang activity.
Where is the evidence that was gang activity?
The fact that he got out and it initiated in a gang shootout.
Who stated that? What do you, Judge?
Let's strike that from the record. We're going to strike that from the record. We have no evidence. This is not any evidence or that was a gang shootout. That's not what we're here judging. So please,
at the end of the day, we can both agree that
Jerry, can we please strike that? The court will strike that from we have no evidence that was a gang shootout at this time. We do not know that.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
So back to my question. Are you aware that your uncle jumped out of a car to initiate in a shootout?
I am not aware that my brother did such a thing.
So
For the record, Your Honor, for the
Yes.
record, Mr. Dillinger doesn't even know that my client is related as a brother to the witness on the stand.
Sorry, could you restate that?
Me?
No, I'm talking to Mrs. Pierce. Miss Pierce, could you restate that statement, please?
Miss Pierce, she needs you to restate what you said. She couldn't get it clear. Hear that
I
clearly.
was stating that Mr. Dillinger is advising that my client is an uncle when he's actually the brother.
He is the uncle of that man. The uncle of the boy is what I'm referring to at the moment.
That was not what you stated. You asked his sister.
I said that the uncle jumped out the car and started shooting. The uncle, which is him, of him. That is the nephew. He is the uncle.
Let's just rephrase when you're addressing her and say, "Are you aware that your brother?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, again, not the uncle of your nephew, your brother. Are you aware that your brother jumped out of a vehicle to start shooting?
No, I am not.
Would you call that the most civilized thing to do?
No.
Yes or no, ma'am? No. Okay. Please, jury, please note that she had herself said that is not the most civilized thing a civilized person would do. So with that being in question and that being in hand, what type of actions do you think that might have been?
I think it was a survival action.
Survival tactics.
My brother's been through a lot. So
Mhm.
his first thought is survival.
Survival and not the safety of survival of shooting and not the safety of getting away from the scene?
Well, I feel like since he got my son out to safety, he probably was just, in defense mode.
Right. Why don't you think he just ran in the house with his son to be safe?
On what grounds? I can't hear you, Mrs.
On the grounds of him reiterating that question, he stated basically if she feels as if
I'm just asking for her opinion.
Hold on 1 second. Let her finish.
If she feels as if survival and safety is not of the same umbrella. I don't understand that. I don't understand that the relevance of that.
Okay,
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Let me clear it up. I'm sorry. So survival, for survival he went into defense mode. Safety, he didn't have. That's flight mode. See, he had a choice of fight or flight. He chose to fight. He could have just ran away.
Judge, can we come to the counter, please?
You may approach. Put yourself on whisper.
Judge, I'm not understanding this question here, and I'm not understanding the relevance of it. He's asking if she understands the difference between survival and safety. I'm not understanding the relevance to this.
Your Honor, all I'm trying to do is clear up and show everybody that the survival tactic was unnecessary and that all he had to do was safely get away from the situation. had pretrial, and he already admitted to all this. He definitely said that. He definitely said the gang thing. He definitely said the gang. I'm sorry.
Go to the court so they can understand the entire story, and that is how it can be worked. But let's just remain professional and please ask relevant questions. So we're going to move on from that question. It will not be asked, and just continue asking questions that is relevant to this particular case and the evidence that we know
feel like
today.
This is relevant, though, Your Honor, because this is
So
to
maybe
show
rephrase the
that
question.
he may not made a civil move. We're talking about how civil and of what he has done. If this was civil safety or just a gang reaction or a reaction of a thug.
What does it
Street
matter,
criminal.
Judge? I'm not understanding. What does it matter?
Because
the whole
a
point of
civil
this case
person would
is
have made sure that his
neglect.
kid-
The point of this case
Right.
was due to my client is being charged of neglect. He did not
And
neglect
child
his nephew. Excuse me, I am speaking. My client is being charged of neglect and is also being charged of endangerment. It was stated by his nephew and also by his sister that he went into safety mode to ensure the safety of his nephew. He instructed his nephew to, of course, obviously, go to the nearest neighbor's house, which is his uncle's house, for his safety.
So, Mrs.
And my
Pierce,
point
I
is to
think
prove my point is to prove as prosecutor that was not the safest thing to do. And
yeah,
that's
so
what I'm
I
getting
think
at
that's
right
what
now.
he's trying to get.
What would be
Hold
the
on,
safety?
one second. I think from what the nephew is saying that move was a safety. He is arguing how it wasn't an unsafe. So he's using the questions of asking her, was it a survival tactic to get to safety, or was this or could he did another tactic, which means to leave
That
the
didn't
area?
involve for him shooting. Exactly.
But let's refrain from saying the shooting until we speak and let him on the court and state what happened on the court.
Okay, so for now, I would like to rest with this witness, and yeah, we can bring the defendant to the stand.
Are you fine with that, Mrs. Spears? We're going to strike that. We're going to stop saying that he is a gang member. There is no evidence to state at this moment today he was accused of being a gang member during that shootout. This has nothing to do with that, okay?
Correct.
Thank you, Judge.
And you may step down, Mrs. Trail.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
All right, prosecution, you may call your next witness. Mr. Armstrong, you are called up to the witness stand, please.
Can y'all hear me good?
Yes, Mr. Armstrong, I can hear you very well.
Very well, huh?
Bailiff, would you swear him in for me, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Armstrong, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Armstrong has been sworn in, sir. You may proceed.
All right, you may be seated.
All right, I'm sorry about that. So a couple of questions for you today, Mr. Armstrong. How you doing today, first of all?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So for the court records, are you the legal uncle of Mr. Jones?
Yes.
And so for the court records, can you repeat and tell us exactly what happened that day?
All right. So we were on the way to McDonald's, never made it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we were going down the street from the gas station, I wanted to make a left on Grove Street, right? And it was a shootout right across the street. So
hold on,
what
let me
I
get
did,
this straight. So
go ahead.
You say you're going down Grove Street and you wanted to make a left.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
So after I was going to make that left anyway to get to McDonald's because we were trying to find it. So after I heard the shootout happen and I seen my brothers over there, I decided to drop him off right next to the neighbor's house. Not next, but to the neighbor's house. And I told him to get down on the floor.
Okay. And then what happened afterwards?
That's when the chaos started happening.
What
But
chaos
he was safe.
exactly?
Shootout.
Are you referring to you shooting, or are you just saying the shooting, or what are we talking about here exactly?
I'm referring to the shooting.
Were you shooting as well?
Yes, sir.
What made you shoot?
Because my brother was in danger.
Question for the court, just to clear it up. Are you an ex-gang member?
What does that have to do with this? We talking about the child. Sorry.
Yes or no question. Are you
Excuse me.
Are you a gang member, ex-gang member?
Yes, sir.
Was your brother ex-gang member? Is your brother a gang member?
Yes.
Was he involved in gang activity with the shooting?
Yes, sir.
So you involved yourself in a criminal activity?
No, I wanted to protect my brother.
By involving yourself into the criminal activity?
Yes, sir.
Why was it that you felt that you needed to engage yourself in criminal activity instead of just taking your nephew to a destination with you as well? Why did you feel
Well,
you
I'm
have to do that?
protecting both sides. I'm protecting my nephew by getting him in a safe place, and I'm protecting my brother from getting killed.
Congratulations, I appreciate that. That's a good freaking move. I understand that. So I will not be holding nothing against you on that part. Because, yeah, you love your family. Simple as that. I heard you are a good man to your family, and you've been taking care of them. So I can understand you putting your life on the line for your brother and your nephew as well.
Right.
Okay. My next thing is, so you say you were babysitting your nephew, dropping him off, and you want to. So because of the events, you were prevented to dropping him off at home. His house was a little further up.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes,
What
sir.
made you feel that you couldn't make it to his house? You made the left turn. You could have kept going straight. You could have got the nephew to the house, to his mother. Why didn't you do that?
I'm glad you asked me. So,
Mm-hmm.
during the shootout, it was happening so fast. So that's one reason. And the other reason is that bullets were flying towards that way. So I wanted to keep him away from the bullets.
You saw these bullets go that way? It's
No,
kind
it
of
was
hard to believe that you've seen bullets go over there by that house, but that's speculation. So I'm not going to just
Well, it's a shootout.
jump to that.
So
On what grounds? 1 second. 1 second. What grounds of objection?
On the grounds of stating that my client wasn't aware of the direction of the bullets if he was there on scene.
I asked him.
And I told you, bullets were flying towards her house. Not exactly to her house, but in that direction.
They were they
my
flying
house,
every direction?
her house. It's that direction.
Were these two zealots shooting in the middle of the street?
In the middle of the street.
Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's not argue with him. He says that he saw those bullets go that way. It's speculation to determine that he did not see it. Let's just move forward, please.
Yeah, I already said that that's just a speculation. I already admitted to that one. I'm not even going to go there. My question to you now is, when you were driving up the street, are you driving correctly? 10 to 2, hands on the wheel, eyes forward, watching the road?
Of course, I had my nephew in the back. Why wouldn't I?
Of course. Why would you, right? Correct. So, when is it then that you noticed that they were shooting there?
Excuse me?
When was it that you noticed they were shooting?
I heard shots as soon as I busted left.
So, when you busted the left, so you already made the left and then the shots started happening?
Yes, while I see my brother.
How did you see where the shooters were going then?
Because my brother was standing over there. While he was standing over there, okay, I seen him. Okay, it's whatever. All right. Then I heard shots. That's what I heard.
So you didn't see shots. You didn't see shots. You heard shots. Then.
No, I also seen shots when I got over there.
When you got over there after you dropped your son off. Nephew off. So
it was a smart decision to put him right there instead of where shots are happening.
Let me ask something. If
you're good, all good.
You only heard the shots when you turned. You didn't see shots until after you dropped your nephew. So at the point of when you first heard the shots, you didn't know where the shots were going. So again, you didn't know if the
Of
shots were
course, I
going
can
to
see
your
the
sister
shots. The
Hots.
damn
You
area.
just
I'm
said
sorry.
you did it.
Excuse
So you
me.
Okay,
can't
hold
go back
on.
and
Excuse
forth.
me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You two
Yes, Your Honor,
need.
he's badgering my witness. He's
Yes, you
badgering my
ask
client.
him the question, let him answer fully, and then you will
Can
continue.
I get my answer across first
Um,
before he starts
hold
talking
on.
back?
Now
Aren't
you're
you going
talking
against
over
the
me.
judge? What?
So I'm also asking you, Mr. Armstrong, as to when he's asking you the question, please allow him to finish what he's saying so you can answer it fully and correctly, okay?
Right.
Now, prosecution, if you can please refrain for your questions being argumentative, then we can continue the best way, okay? You may proceed.
Again, so you said you turned, then you heard the shots. So at this point, your back is turned towards the shooting. You didn't see any shots. So at this point, you don't know where the shots are going, correct? Yes or no?
Well, if you want to keep it OG, then I'll tell you. When shots go, they go front and
Sir,
back.
please.
Let him
please,
finish. Hold on.
all right.
Let him. Okay, this is what I'm saying. You answer him a question, let him finish his answer first.
Ma'am, Judge, these are yes or no questions. That's all I need. I don't need a story. I just need a yes or no.
Oh, it's not a story. I'm telling you what's going
He's
on.
telling me
I'm
telling me some
55 years old,
hypothetical.
and I
He's
know
telling me
what a
some
bullet can go
hypothetically
through.
Okay,
thought.
again, the arguing, please. So, Mr. Armstrong, he's asking you if you made a left, did you or did you not see people shooting as you made that left turn? Yes or no?
No, I did not see people shooting when I made that left turn.
Next question.
So next question is, if you did not see them shooting, how did you know that they were shooting over towards your mother house at that point? I mean, your sister house at that point.
Because it was speculation.
It was
And would you
speculation.
like me to explain it why? Explain to you why it was a speculation.
Yes. You can go
All
ahead
right.
and elaborate there for me, please.
All right. So when I So, of course, I made the left. And when I made that left, I heard shots fire. That's when I said, get out the car. My brother is over there. Go to the neighbor's house and duck down or knock on the back door. Shots were already flying towards that way when I got over there. So it was just best for me to put them right there.
So shots were, hold on, I'm sorry, because you said a lot. I want to make sure I get this right before I start answering my next question, sir. So you said as you made the left, as you were getting ready to make the left, you see your brother over there chilling, talking, whatever, yada yada yada. You make the left, you hear the gunshots, bam, bam, bam. Your first thing is to think that your brother was in some type of trouble.
Yes.
Is in
Hold
danger.
on. Please let each other ask and answer questions, please.
Right,
Thanks.
right. So your brother was in danger. So the first thing you do instead of just going straight, dropping him off, you decide to get out the car, run where there's bullets supposedly flying, with your son out the car, nephew out the car with bullets flying, take him to some place that you feel is safe, not home, but someplace that's closer to the shooting, to go back and start shooting with your brother. Is that correct?
Objection, Your Honor. The Mr. Dillinger is badgering my client. He's asked this question countless times, and it's been answered. There's no need to reiterate or
Hold on.
There is no need to reiterate or try to switch up the question. It's been the same question 3 times. My client has answered that question.
I agree.
I did not ask this question. I am asking for the story to make sure I am understanding this correctly.
All right. Well, let me just speed it up and help you understand it a little bit better.
He told me something, and I want to make sure that the story.
Go ahead and listen,
so
you can gather this information.
So I am just repeating what he said to make sure that I understand him fully. That's all I'm doing.
And I definitely agree. 1 second.
All right.
1 second. I definitely do agree with Mrs. Pierce, though. I believe that I've heard the same thing being reiterated multiple times. If we can't understand, we need to move on to another question.
How can I move on if I don't understand it?
Well, then maybe you need to rephrase
That's why I
it.
need it. It
Right,
doesn't matter
but
how I
excuse me, I'm saying that, like she's saying, he's answered this question, but it sounds like it's not being understood. So maybe there's a different way that you can ask the situation without asking the same
What's the
question. Because it
question?
sounds
What's
like
the question does she think I'm asking?
you're asking him over and over again about
what question?
it. Okay. I'm confused.
I am too, because I'd even ask. I'm just making sure that the story he's telling me.
I
got it
believe that
correct.
this courtroom has entirely heard you ask him multiple times, again, once about the if he's seen someone shooting, two about him going to the shooting. Did he see the brother shooting when he turned left? Am I correct? The courtroom. I mean, I
didn't
believe
ask
I've
him
heard that.
I didn't ask him that. He told me that, and I'm repeating it to make sure I'm clarifying it for myself. I didn't ask him about his brother shooting.
Yes,
He
you
told me
have.
that. He told me that he saw his brother shooting. So I'm making
and you-
sure that
Okay.
this is correct.
This is going to be the last rephrase of that question, and we're going to get it together. So let's ask correctly so he can answer correctly, because we're going to move on.
So,
why didn't you take him home, sir?
Why didn't I take him home? Because it's dangerous.
All right. I rest.
Mrs. Pierce, do you want to cross-examine your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you may sit down. Armstrong,
Is my case dismissed?
you may step down. The jury has left.
Hey, favorite uncle.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Come with
Judge.
me, bailiff.
Yes, ma'am.
In the back. Okay.
Police, are you gonna do something about that?
No.
I just heard.
Yeah, I don't know what they got going on. How you feeling right now?
You've heard this case. What is your thoughts about this case?
In all honesty, I think that the nephew was left at least a reasonable safe spot. Since it isn't a criminal charge towards anything gang related or anything with violence towards a firearm or with a firearm, I really do believe that the gentleman Armstrong might not have enough evidence against him to call him guilty.
I agree. I mean, just listening to it, and that's why I was telling the prosecution that is a lot of badgering going on, because we don't know. This is not a case of whether or not he was jumped in to be a gang member, but I do agree that he could have made better decisions. But at the end of the day, the kid was safe. You know, he might have did it wrong, but I do agree that he's saying if they were shooting on the right side, he felt that driving up to his sister's house where the shooting was occurring on that side would have been way worse than dropping him off to the neighbor house where there was no bullets, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I definitely think it could have been a better decision, but his decision did create safety for the child. We might not agree with that, but the child was safe. He took them, and we're not, like you said, he's not in trial for any shooting back or killing anyone. He's on trial for child safety, and he brought safety to that child.
Correct. The parental decision, guidance, and that was his choice, but in all honesty, the evidence isn't there to prove that he's found guilty on harming the child in any way.
Or neglection, because he didn't neglect the child. He brought the child to himself.
Correct. And he knew where the location was, exactly where the child was left.
Right.
So,
All right,
Your
thank
Honor,
you.
I agree.
Yeah, want to let them do their closing statements, and then
Yeah, I got you.
we get it together.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
So anybody got some food? I'm hungry.
Right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, your focus.
I would like for the defense attorney and the prosecution to go ahead and give their closing statements, so we can go ahead today and make our get our verdict made. So if the prosecution can do their closing statement first.
My closing statement, I would like to say, this man had every opportunity to take his kid home. He did not have to get out that car and take his kid in an open area where shooting was firing, bullets going everywhere. That kid could have been hit. Bullets don't have names on them. Anybody could have been hit from that. He should have took that kid home. He could have even detoured. If he was driving 10 to 2, eyes on the road, he should have seen that shooting before it even happened. He should have knew to detour and go somewhere else. I feel like with that being said, he had every opportunity to save his kid, save this son, nephew, and get him out the way of, and himself out the way of not even being near the shooting. And because of that, and he not doing that, I feel like he neglected him and put him in an endangerment. And if we don't find that this criminal is guilty of that, then once again, this justice system has failed us all. I finish.
All right, Mrs. Pierce.
Thank you, Your Honor. Members of the jury, today you have heard my client's testimony, Mr. Armstrong. I would like to remind you of some important information that you should consider in your decision. These facts include his nephew, Mr. Omar Jones, advising that he loves his uncle and that his uncle first off directed him to safety. Let's not forget his sister, Miss Brittany Terrell, advised that her uncle, since growing up, he took care of his family. He's an upstanding guy. He would work just to take care of his family and his mother. In addition, let's not forget that Mr. Armstrong himself stated that although his nephew as well as himself was in danger, he made sure that he took his nephew to a safe and secure space. Please find that my client, Mr. Armstrong, is not guilty of the charges against him, is not guilty of negligence, is not guilty of child endangerment, which are the charges that are against him. I rest my case. Thank you.
Does the jury need give them their time to vote? So bailiff, you can go one by one and ask them their vote on if Mr. Armstrong is guilty or not guilty.
Yes, Your Honor. Sir, may everyone rise? We're going to ask one by one if you guys can please give it your verdict, whether it's guilty or not guilty. Sir, we'll start with you.
I plead that he is not guilty.
Thank you, sir. Sir, we'll second with you.
Sorry, officer, I was in my head. What'd you say?
Do you find that Mr. Armstrong is guilty or not guilty?
Oh no, I find that man not guilty.
Not guilty, sir. Thank you. Sir, yourself, do you find Mr. Armstrong guilty or not guilty?
That makes some valid points, so not guilty.
Not guilty. Thank you, sir. And sir, last one, gentleman, sir, in the purple. If you may turn around for me, please. For you, sir, Mr. Jerome Armstrong, guilty or not guilty?
Be not guilty.
Not guilty. Thank you, sir. You guys may all take a seat. Your
Could
Honor,
you state the
Dallas.
Mhm.
Verdict, all four is not guilty. The floor is yours.
All right, the jury has come to a verdict of all counts of the 2 of the neglect and the 1 of child endangerment of not guilty for Mr. Armstrong. I would like to state that although I definitely agree with the prosecution that there could have been or there should have been a better decision as far as where you take this child during a shootout or during any type of danger, that you could have made a better decision. However, after the defense made a very good point that at the end of the day, your nephew was safe. He was safe and sound. He did get home. He was not harmed. Therefore, as the jury has decided that he was not neglected and he was not in danger, because at the end of the day, he was found safe and sound and unharmed. So thank you guys for coming out to court today. Court is adjourned. Mr. Armstrong, you are free to go.
Y'all stop fucking playing. Come on. Hold on. Y'all clap for me. Oh yeah.
Sir,
Oh yeah.
You are free
Oh
to
yeah.
go.
Hold on.
Hey, start
Yeah.
getting
You
on
are
some
free-
claps, y'all.
free
You
Promise.
already know what's going on. You know we hitting it out here.
Mr. Armstrong,
I won that
I'd
shit.
like to shake your hand.
Come
Sir,
here.
You made
Okay.
some great valid statements. I do appreciate you once again.
Oh, I can't.
Thank
I'm
you,
over
sir.
here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't
Come
leave
here.
me hanging, my man.
Hold on.
Got you right here, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right.
Great work for the defense team today.
Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Thank you,
All
Your
right,
Honor,
my
for
nephew.
being such a great judge.
Of course.
Everybody did a great job here, man.
How you feeling,
Yeah,
nephew?
if you
Yeah,
guys
round
ever
of
need a
applause
lawyer,
for
Don't leave
I'm
me hanging,
feeling great.
please.
contact
Ready
Judge.
to go home.
Oh,
contact
sorry. I
All
Miss
right.
see.
Miss
Appreciate you.
Pierce.
You're welcome. Oh,
It's all right.
You give me a hug. I
It's
want to do a handshake. I'm
Uh-huh.
crying.
Need my number? I can give you my business card.
That's my nephew right there. You know what's going on.
Mr. Jerome Armstrong, you are a free
Still
man.
look a little
Enjoy your
old, though.
Of
freedom, sir.
course. And you're damn right. And guess what I'm gonna do?
I'm 166.
I'm
wanna
gonna post
hear.
about it.
You know.
I'm gonna post about it. Yeah.
Yeah, these kids getting a little too big,
Let me
man.
go to this
First thing
Twitter.
I said when I walked
If you ever need a lawyer,
Let me go to this goddamn Twitter. I'm gonna pay my motherfucking lawyer.
Oh, she earns the big bucks now. Outstanding case.
you need a picture?
Yep,
Get in
come
the
on.
picture, guys.
Shit, she beautiful. I don't mind taking a picture.
I don't know, but the state still owe me some money for taking this case. God damn it!
Oh, man.
Yeah, what about that suit? What you gonna do with that suit now?
I gotta return it. Shit, this was a rental. Fuck you mean?
Take that shit back. He ain't win.
Oh.
I win this bitch. The fuck
I
Hold
gotta
on,
return it,
hold on,
nigga. I didn't
Do it
win,
again,
nigga. If
come
I
on.
would have won, I'd have been able to
You
keep
know
it.
you rented that suit.
You gotta
You know,
return it
take
now,
them
man.
dreads.
Take that suit off, my nigga.
Take them dreads off.
And
You know you
look
got some
this way.
rented dreads. That boy went to
The hell would you-
rentedreads.com.
What?
He take that dreads and hang it up on his wall like a hat.
Damn.
Move over a little bit. Right there, right there.
Oh, you lucky we in the courtroom, my nigga.
Hold on.
Look at Armstrong.
ahead.
He is a free man.
Yeah,
look
hey,
this way,
Armstrong, but hey,
Participate.
quick question
Yeah,
though,
got
man.
it.
Of course,
Hold on.
man. Of
Got
course.
it. Boom.
Hey, yo, Armstrong. Can you hear me?
No, I didn't. Hold on. One more. Hold on. Hold on.
He's definitely right here.
I ain't get it.
He getting old.
Hold on,
Somebody tap
goddamn.
Mr.
I
Armstrong,
use these
please.
goddamn phones.
I think he still got an Android.
Oh.
Sir, you gotta step up to an iPhone, sir.
Chill out, them Android niggas behind
He
this
got
shit.
that flip phone for real.
If you want, I could take a picture.
Oh, no, I got it. All right.
Oh, there you
yeah,
go. There you go.
All right.
All
I'm on.
right. Right here?
Yep.
What's going on his Facebook page? You know that man ain't got no Instagram with no picture.
That boy still on MySpace.
Facebook.
What you talking
And I
about?
got it. Yes, sir.
MySpace got it.
Yeah, we on Facebook, man.
Nah,
There we
my
go.
space is outrageous. What a mine.
My space is crazy.
That boy got a sidekick with aim on it.
Yeah. This should be
Oh
new
yeah.
Jeff Bezos. This nigga
Yeah.
still got Jeff Bezos videos before Amazon blew up.
Look at that. Armstrong's a free man.
Hey, can Mr. Armstrong hear me
While
now?
my nigga
Yeah, I
over
can-
here,
yeah,
a
what's
broke
up?
man.
Yeah, I was saying, hey, I
Oh.
always had this question. How old is your nephew, bro?
Oh, he's 12 years old.
That is one big ass kid.
He definitely ate his Wheaties.
Hey, Judge.
Yeah, he
Hey,
get
Chief
fed very
Justice.
well.
Your son is 6'3" at 12 years
Yeah, his daddy a Haitian, so they
He
feed him
playing
good.
basketball, right?
Food
He ain't getting him
stamps.
out them streets, is you? Yeah, make
Oh,
sure you don't
nah.
get him out there
Oh.
now.
Of
Ooh.
course. He know who to call if anything. So I tell him to stay out the street and
That
shit.
shit's too funny. I
That boy
said, wait a
about damn near
minute,
our
not
height.
food stamps.
Almost looking like Shaquille.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, listen, and if y'all ever need my services, matter of fact,
Because I heard this damn show finna be a lot of cases going on.
listen, I'm willing to take them all. I don't lose. So if you want a good lawyer, you better get with me now.
Yeah, when we first talked about the situation, she said she
Yeah,
ain't lose not one
you,
case.
How
Look,
much you charging?
Depending on the case.
Yeah, I like that chain, man. I'm a godly man myself, you know. I appreciate that chain.
yeah, and I'm finna take it off too. Even though I love Jesus, you already know that for sure. But
Hey, D.
yeah, this chain has a double meaning to it, and I heard about it, so I gotta take it off.
Do you hear?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think a gang member on this.
What? A gang owns a Jesus religion chain?
That's what I said. They tried to threaten me. They tried to threaten me.
Threaten you?
You already know, 55, but I told him what it is though. Look, that's crazy.
I hope everybody got my contact information.
I didn't.
Yes, ma'am. I'm needing it for internal affairs to come after me.
What's your lucky number?
83.
What's your lucky? What else? Anybody else? I think I got everyone.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to fly out real quick, Quan. I've been bugging, but my eyes are bugging here.
Alright, bro. You better come right back in or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back in.
All right, this is good.
Hey, I appreciate everyone participating in today's court again. Thank you.
No, for real, this
It
is
was like
fun.
100 people in here. Where'd they go?
It was at first.
Yeah, you know they drug dealers.
But once we recess,
Hold on, I have a question. That
they
wasn't a
gotta go
5-minute
trap.
break.
yeah, no, it wasn't. But I mean, once we recessed, the courthouse was damn near full. But once we recessed, everybody was like, "Ah, that's my opportunity to go." So it is what it
They
is.
ain't want to free Armstrong. No support.
It's all right. Fuck them. It's
He
time
got
to
a
drop
good- he
my
got a good
flag. I
lawyer.
gotta get a job.
It's alright, that boy free anyway, man.
Now I think I'm done dealing with the streets.
What part of the streets you came from?
Look, I'm everywhere, and I ain't gonna tell you exactly where, but I'm everywhere.
Nah, who you was affiliated with?
Oh well, nah, I'm not gonna tell you that either. Yeah.
He said,
Smart-
nah,
smart move.
nah, he said,
Smart move
Mr.
right now.
Officer right behind me.
Yeah, TJ
I ain't
said
going
you dry
back.
cleaners, my nigga.
Yo, chill out.
Look, they ain't know there was another door. It's pretty lit. I think I gotta go clock out. I'm gonna be back in a little bit in the city. Go eat a little bit of food.
Yeah. Let him know will be the goddamn breath.
You ain't no goddamn pastor jumping out shooting that motherfucker.
Praising, I gotta get on. I gotta praise.
Them goddamn
you heard me.
shoes is crazy though, boy.
How how I dance up
Hey,
in
Look
here?
like the
hey,
Michael Jackson
Keep
Billy
singing. Oh, keep singing.
Jeans.
Oh.
hey, they're them shoes of a free man though.
Hey,
That's real.
let's talk
Yeah, because
about it
the
now.
whole jury is the fucking gang members they self. They probably the ones shooting too.
Wait
God
a
damn.
wait.
Nah,
It's
business,
crazy.
bro.
I heard
Business,
of a jury of your own peers, but god damn.
Nah, I just
Hey,
like the
nah.
color purple, bro.
Yeah,
See, you
hold
trying
on
to get
now.
us in jail, bro? We ain't even do nothing.
On dogs, you a rat of the
It's all right.
century. I don't even got
Facts,
no
bro.
flag
I
on.
know you ain't a criminal yourself in that suit, trying to look all fancy for the whole.
On
I ain't no criminal.
dogs.
I uphold the law, boy.
Me
Nah, we
too.
probably know. We
Yo,
probably
you know
know.
Jeffrey
You were the
Dahmer
mafia.
took one of his own
Me too,
cases
bro.
for his
I'm
own.
Probably in the
upstanding
Italian
citizen.
mafia.
I am an upstanding citizen, sir.
Your breath smell like Italian salami.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, that suit smell like it too, just what he has.
Everybody in here, go like
Boy,
that
you got
picture
barrettes
on
hanging from your
Twitter.
braids.
Look,
You
that-
don't
Y'all
leave me
could do me a
alone.
favor. Y'all go
Nigga,
like
my
that picture
shoes
on
cost
Twitter.
more than your damn suit. Don't talk to me like that. And you gotta
Boy,
return
you
a
talk
bid.
like you is got a problem, bro.
Shit, you
Yeah,
got a problem winning your cases.
Right, bro. You might be safe in
I know I
jail,
better
but
see
I don't.
seven hearts.
Oh, my boy,
Everybody over
how about you
here.
go win a case?
Nah, I ain't
Talk
liking
to me
shit.
like
I
that.
lost. I'm hating. Fuck you.
What? You were trying to get him on gang shit. This is not a gang trial.
I wasn't
This
trying to
the
get him on
whole
gang
point.
shit.
The whole
I was
point of
trying to
this.
prove that he's not a civilian like you was trying to
bro, man,
make
you
him out
asked,
to be.
you asked the same question 7 times, bro.
Yeah, it sound good. Y'all made
Yeah,
all
bro.
that up.
Nah, for
You did
everybody,
say this, like, bro, in the back. I was like, what? This nigga done said the
everybody in
same
the
Nah,
shit.
courtroom making it up,
of
bro.
course,
No,
y'all
for
gonna
real.
say
He
that.
kept repeating. I'm like, oh my God.
Yo,
How
I
was
said,
I
listen, you're
repeating it? What
badgering my
did I
witness.
repeat?
You're
How am I
badgering my witness.
badgering?
This
I'm
nigga
trying to make sure I
retarded.
get an understanding of what the man is saying.
hey,
How am I badgering?
my man got short-term memory loss, bro. Yo,
And you got holes in your shirt.
Yeah, officer, if I swing
Hey,
on this
y'all.
nigga now, how many
Hey,
years
he a
I'm getting?
mechanic.
A
That's why you
month.
holding this early that man alone.
Yeah, you probably get like 6 months.
That nigga, everything mechanic.
Alright, word, officer.
Let me go.
No, this was fun though.
I
This
gotta
was
go
dead ass
patrol the
Outside this
streets though. You
courthouse.
guys have a wonderful evening.
This was dead
You
ass
have a
fun.
blessed day.
Too, man.
I might as well just take my jog. Take my jog to the city. Take my jog to the city. Take my jog to the city. Take my jog through the city. I just jaywalked. They better not call the police on me. That was a jog of the night. That's all I needed. Get these donuts off of me. Alright. Officer Gunner Smith signing out. You guys have a wonderful night. Get it. I'll be back on in like 40 minutes, guys. Alright, let's get it. Gunner Smith signing out, man. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'll be back again. Check it out. Twitch stream. Again, YouTube. Got all the videos up, man. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. 2 guns over and out. Let's get it.